I recently bought this PlayStation Portable 1000 on eBay for just $30. Knowing that it was a Japanese model, did not come with a charger, and was not in perfect condition, I figured, hey, it still might be a good deal, so why not buy it?
Oh, that looks cool.
While it was mostly clean and not really dirty at all, I decided to bring some antibacterial wipes and clean it up a little more. I also made sure to wash my hands before touching it. Once I plugged it in and hit the power switch, it actually turned on. After testing out all the buttons, found out that everything was working just fine, as if I were to buy a new one. At first I thought the battery was not even working, but then I realized it was fully discharged. So I spent like a few hours charging it up to 100% before doing a lot of testing. Here's the front of the console. It looks pretty nice. I took a look at the battery, and apparently it's an 1800 milliamp hour battery, which is what the original model shipped with back in 2004. It does seem to hold a charge and last for about 3 to 4 hours when I'm not using the disk drive. Now I heard that it's very easy to mod a system like this, and from my research I found out that they were alright. All you need to do is grab some files off the internet, put them on the memory stick, and then load them up on the PSP. Despite this being a Japanese model, it does support the English language and is region free, so you can play games from any region, with the only limitation being that you cannot play UMD movies from any region and that they have to be the same region as the console. So, yeah. It does come with this 4GB Memory Stick Pro Duo, but as usual, I had to go crazy and bump that up to an insanely high amount. So I went on eBay and bought this Memory Stick Pro Duo to micro SD adapter for about $3, and then I went ahead and got a 64GB SanDisk Ultra Plus micro SD card. I know 64 gigs is insane, but I do crazy things here on the channel, so why not? Something you might or might not know is that on every Japanese console, the X and circle buttons have their functions flipped around, so it's circle to enter and X to go back. Luckily, since I have a modded console, I decided to basically change that so that it's X to go forward and circle to go back. Using some leftover funds that I had on my PS3, I decided to download Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories, transfer it to my PSP, and try playing it, and it actually worked. Now, I did notice that the game would stutter every once in a while, however it was due to the PSP and its power limitations. I did find a way around this by overclocking it, which I may do a video on soon. You can store MP3s on the memory stick and play them just fine. It actually makes the PSP a great MP3 player. It's also capable of playing H.264 videos as well. Just make sure that they're encoded in the right resolution before playing. Having a modded console also unlocks the ability to run tons of homebrew and unside code. Like this fan-made port of Minecraft, it runs very well despite its clunky controls, and it actually is pretty cool considering that Minecraft's already so popular, never got a PSP release. I just really like this. There's also loads of emulators that the console has as well. For a handheld, you'd think it probably wouldn't be too powerful compared to a DS or 3DS, but this thing is powerful enough to emulate everything from the original Game Boy all the way up to the Nintendo 64. Did I also mention you can take your physical game discs and dump them to your memory stick and play them from there? Well, you can, just don't download the ROMs off the internet. Anyways, that's about it. If you could find a PSP in good condition that works, around this price range, even up to about $50, I definitely say pick one up. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe.